Dayton, Columbus, Canton, Youngstown, all of them that they ranked. Cleveland was 177th out of 182.
Jeez.
Very low in things like adequate sleep. Dead last in separation and divorce rate. Income, not good. So anyway, listen, Cleveland, you got so many things against you. Who cares, right? But I know we got Matt there in Columbia, and I don't know what they're doing right there in Columbia, Maryland, but Fremont, California scored the number one. That is according to this study, is the happiest city in the country based on those particular metrics. And then again, it's a lot of California. It's Silicon Valley, it's Irvine, Madison, Wisconsin's way up there. Madison's a fun town.
It's a nice place.
They call it Mad City, but is it because people are there mad? No, it's because the word mad is in the word Madison. I think. Hey, Eric.
Yo.
What's up, Eric?
Hey, hate the show.
Thank you, sir.
I just kind of had a question about Poundcake's take on racism. I thought that was kind of funny. Are you saying the blacker you are, the more racist someone's going to be toward you?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I mean,
how did you get that out of what? I was right here, Eric. How did you get that out of what he said?
I mean, maybe I caught that portion as I was turning the radio on. Oh, no, that's just kind of what it sounded like he was saying.
Yeah, Eric, that's not a conversation you want to come in halfway through, right?
Okay, well, hey, man, I'm sorry I get out of work at 3:30.
No, it's not your fault. I'm just saying that you called me, so, I mean...
All right.
Okay, go ahead, Poundcake. He's not asking me. He's asking you.
Well, if I'm not saying all white people are racist, but those who have certain, I guess, reservations about black people, they feel like a safer bet would be the lighter you are, the more I could say, hey, I don't feel threatened as much by a lighter-skinned person. Maybe I'll ask this person what it's like what it's like to be black. You feel more comfortable around someone who looks more like you than the other person. So that wasn't a blanket statement about all white people and all racism, but from my experience being a biracial man, I have known that white people feel a little more comfortable.
No, man, I wasn't insinuating that. It just seemed like you were saying, like, based on skin color, complexion, whatnot, like, the more racist someone's going to be towards you. Wesley Snipes, if I'm a racist, he's going to be, I'm going to be way more racist towards him than I'm going to be towards,
But that's how racism works. You're basing it off of a skin color and a stereotype. So yeah, that is
right. But I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure the racists work. Like, if you're a certain race, no matter what the complexion,
But that's not necessarily true, because if you go back to history and slavery times, the master sons were biracial. Because they were
not in history, mastery, slavery time. We're in the 21st century.
No, but Eric, that because we're in current day doesn't erase things that have already happened. That's the problem. Is nobody wants to learn from history. People want to pretend like it never happened. But colorism is a thing.
Colorism is a thing.
It might have happened before you tuned in, but the point being that, like, darker-skinned black people are less trusting of lighter-skinned black people. Like, even within...
Okay, well, I guess I never realized that.
Even within...
I'm trying to tell you, white man.
That's...
Damn it. Why don't you listen?
That's what he said before you tuned in. All right, thank you, Eric. I appreciate the call. There you go.
And this is the stuff that I get. So when I speak up, then the white people come out the woodwork like, whoa. They either say, see, I told you all black people are racist too. And then, hey, if I'm going to be a racist, which I'm not, I just want to tell you, I'm going to hate everybody equally. I don't care how much white you have in you. If you got a little black in you, I'm going to treat you like you got all black in you. So I just can't win.
Alan, it's incredibly disheartening and terrifying, actually. So many marginalized groups seem to think that other marginalized groups are the enemy. I saw a couple of black friends on Facebook going back and forth over what's going on in Ukraine. One was in support of Ukraine. The other said he didn't care at all because it's a white man's war. Right, that's why Republicans are so much in favor of Putin because he's trying to advance the white people's cause. That's why they're big fans of his. But
I mean, it is true, though, as far as the news coverage. If we care about something in, Europe, it's all over the news. Something in America, all over the news. Something happened in Africa, literally nobody cares. It never makes the news. Stuff like this happens all the time in Africa.
There were reporters that were being dragged because in the coverage of what was going on over there, people kept saying things like, it's so weird because this isn't like some backward country. This is a civilized country in Europe. The implication being like, if it's a bunch of people throwing coconuts at each other, you'd understand it. But these are people with ATM machines and phones and whatever.
Yeah, no. It's madness because I get it from both sides, again, and then there's the whole gay aspect of it. So even if they're okay, I'm okay with black people. I'm okay with you being half white. But you can't be a Christian because you're also gay. And I'm like, damn it. I just can't win.
Guys, I'm just trying to check as many boxes as you'll let me check, all right? It's all I'm trying to do.
It's like, sir, can I order the cake or not? Like,
please, can I?
Well, I know you're gay, but do you have to support heresy? I'm like, come on, man.
Heresy.
Come on.
You see, what have they ever done for me? All they try to do is tear me down the whole time. Well, I'm supposed to say thank you? May I have some more? Thank you, sir. May I have another?
My whole life has just been a damn think piece. Everyone's just like, you really make people think twice about, who they let in their life. And you really let people either be prejudiced or let go of their prejudice. I'm like, well, I think throughout my life, people who were prejudiced, they were right about me. And then people who didn't have their prejudice, they're like, oh, I'm so glad I'm not racist because you're so wonderful. What a ball of energy. what a wonderful caramel man.
What a ball of energy. It's like you have to be everyone's sociology professor.
I'm everything for someone and nothing for myself.
Oh, did you hear that? Oh, come on.
Hey, man.
Right?
You're nothing to me, too.
I guarantee you, though, if I changed my ethnicity on Grindr or whatever, because I do have 2 or more races, I wonder what traction I would get, because that is a thing. People go through Grindr and they could set race filters. And
like if you said you were Mexican or something?
No, I can just put other or just no comment on that, and there's people that slide through the cracks, but obviously people know that they're lying, because if there's a black person that doesn't answer about their race, they're clearly not trying to talk about it.
You can put race filters on it?
Dude,
I remember you could put religious filters.
No, bro,
on
it was a controversial issue. I don't know if it's still on there. I haven't been on Grindr enough to know, and I haven't touched it because I am biracial. I'm not going to lie about that.
Again, I don't see a problem with race filters.
Nah, man.
It's specifically these are dating sites where you are just going by how someone looks. You don't know anything about them yet. Mm-hmm. So if
but
you're
that's
not
unnecessary.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yes.
Like you would just swipe past them anyway if you didn't like them.
Yes, people.
Yeah, but everybody's looking for a shortcut on that stuff. They're trying to, no matter how quickly the process is.
So why stop at race? Why not a height filter?
Yeah, sure. There are height filters.
I'm
saying on dating apps, there should be a billion filters.
There's a lot. I mean, I haven't been on them in a few years, but I remember you could do height, if they do drugs, if they smoke, if they drink.
Yeah, because women are like, I don't want to date some short dude.
Yeah, you could do all kinds of stuff like that.
When it comes to race.
Political affiliation.
I know race is a much more controversial topic. I'm just saying that dating apps are they're supposed to be shallow. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. Mm-hmm. You're right. It is technically unnecessary.
Wait a minute, body type? Is there a body type filter?
Yeah, yes, but all those things are physical attributes that you as a person, it's not. Race is not a one-size-fits-all. I can say that I've never dated a black man, but to me, not all black men, there are some attractive black men. There are some that I found attractive.
There are.
but that's what I'm saying.
That Tristan Thompson boy, he can get it.
Shamar Moore.
Yeah, I'm in Trey Songz, but even though he has a sketchy past, but I can't just put a filter on that and just say nope, no black people for me. If you say I don't like short guys, you're probably a taller woman. Short guys don't do it for you. If you say
I'm 5'2", short guys don't do it for me.
If it's a weight filter, your body type probably wouldn't fit good with a person that's fat. You can't tell if someone's Republican by looking at them. You can't tell.
Sometimes you can.
You can't tell someone's religion by looking at them.
But also, a lot of people, you can't tell what their body type is either, because they'll get their angles right and they'll have an amazing picture, and then you go to see them and you're like, oh, I'm not really into that,
Or
but
it's an old picture.
this is going to be an awkward first date.
But like a race filter, I feel like is discriminatory.
Your boy Double T, speaking of whom, was getting heckled. You know, he plays for my Chicago Bulls now, Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, sorry about
War
that.
Chicago
And they were
Bulls.
and they were playing in Miami against the Heat, and people were when he was at the free throw line, they were chanting Chloe to try to distract him from being able to. But why would that distract him?
I don't know. I feel like they could just say anything.
Like-
He's not a great free throw shooter.
Correct. He missed that one. And
But I mean, it just makes you think of anything that's not basketball, and he has a controversial relationship with her because he
Seems
keeps
lazy.
cheating on her.
but it seems lazy.
Well, what else are they supposed to do? What else do you know about Tristan Thompson other than he keeps cheating on Khloe Kardashian?
Well, maybe we should get to know more about him, right?
I don't know if we need to.
I mean, does anyone want to be defined by the bad things that they've done? No, I don't. Nobody does.
No, but I mean, if you're a professional athlete and you are dating someone that has that kind of profile, it's going to flow over onto the court, whether you want it to or not.
Well, anyway, my Bulls lost to
That's
the Heat.
good.
Yeah. Heat are, of course, the number 1 team in the East. The Bulls are number 2. But why? Hey, man, just let the guy try to get the ball into the hoop.
He's trying to do his job.
He's at work, right?
Literally.
He's at
Literally.
work. Let him be at work. Hello, Jane.
Hi.
What's
My
up?
first time calling. I'm just first of all, I want to give a shout out to Mary. I think you are hilarious, Mary. And
Thank you.
I just wanted to comment on the last caller. I couldn't quite understand what he was saying, but he was talking about the darker the skin, the more prejudice that people feel. I have a lot of black friends, and I was just wondering if anybody ever heard about the brown bag test. I had never heard of it till my black friends told me about it.
Like
but
the unknown comic? He's still out there working. What is the brown bag test?
So I never heard of it either, but my friends told me that in the black community, you put your skin color next to a brown bag, and if you're darker than the brown bag, then you are looked down upon in the black community. I never knew this, so.
But aren't there variances in brown paper bag colors?
Well, you would think so, but you know, to be honest,
I think
the whole
this is
thing
just a gimmick
I
by
think everything is
Bloomingdale's.
just getting so out of control nowadays with this. I mean, we have so many more important things to worry about.
And
know,
what if
than-
you got your lunch in a brown paper bag and maybe there was like some oil in your salad and it leaked a little bit, and so then you have that darker oil grease spot on your bag, and so then that's going to throw off. I'd certainly hate to end a valuable relationship because my salad had too much dressing on it.
Well, those are the things that you risk, Alan, when you take your lunch to work in a brown
I
bag.
guess so. I really need to invest in some Pyrex.
I think everybody should start not plastic because you can't put plastic in the microwave. But I was just wondering.
Nor
if
do
you
I need to
ever
microwave
heard
my
that.
salad.
I never heard that.
Right. Okay. The brown bag
okay.
test. Right. Thank you, Jane. I appreciate the call there.
You don't microwave your salad?
I'm sorry?
Oh, you're missing out. Bud.
No, I do not. Nope. My hot
nice
salad.
hot lettuce?
No,
Ooh,
I
yeah.
got burned investing in that hot salad restaurant. And boy,
I will say, for some of my black friends, the black guys that I know, I feel like we are the only. Well, I say we. I'm not including myself in this because I'm only half black. But from my black community friends, they are the only people I know, as far as men, that refuse to date black women. They're like, if it ain't white, it ain't right. And I'm like, what? They're like, nah, I want no black chick. I'm like, why? Like, I never understood that. Like, the black community is like the only community that doesn't always or doesn't usually date or has a small percentage that date within their race. A lot of them go out of their race. But like,
well, a little bit of this sounds anecdotal. I mean, I don't know that you can A, say they're the only group of people who do that, and B, I don't know that you can say a small group of people in the black community. I see a lot of black dudes and black girls.
I do, but I've seen a lot more so than I have Asian friends. They're like, I'm not opposed to dating an Asian man. I'm not opposed to that. White people, obviously, they're not opposed to dating white people. I don't know a certain race that strictly was like, nope, gotta date out of my race. I'm sick of my own race. But I've met some black guys that are like, no, I'm not dating a black chick. I've never dated a black chick, and I refuse. I'm like, wow.
Huh.
Yeah, it's something.
But if they never have, they don't know what they're missing.
I agree. I had my first.
I mean, to be fair, you haven't dated black girls either.
I've hooked up with black
Between
dudes.
you and me, I've dated more black girls.
I've had sex with more black guys than you.
You don't even know that, all right? See me after the show. Listen, you see somebody, you think they're attractive, you hit them up, you go, hey, let's get a cup of coffee. If you drink coffee. If you don't, let's get a gin and tonic tomorrow morning. What's the matter with that?
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
9 a.m. gin and tonic.
Yes.
There you go.
Yep.
Now you're talking.
We were having, we were a little bit early for the Tommy Cash show the other night. We were having dinner a couple of doors down. And so we said, well, let's just go belly up to the bar there and get a couple of drinks. And I ordered a gin and tonic. I was already a Henny and juice deep, right? So I go, I'll have a gin and tonic with a lime. And she goes to make it, and she opens up the thing. And she goes, I'm all out of tonic. You want soda? And I go, no, I would have ordered gin and soda if I wanted gin and soda. And I said, just give me a, I don't remember what I ordered. I said, give me a tequila and Coke or something. And then she was like, I think I might be on a tequila. I go, this is a bar. I'm trying
right.
to,
What do you want me to do here?
Yeah, I don't have a whole bunch of drinks mentally.
What is
These are my
tonic?
go-tos, by the way. I don't have a whole list of drinks. I can just keep going down by process of elimination until we find the ingredients you have. What?
What is tonic?
Tonic water?
It's gross.
Just carbonated. It's like quinine is in
quinine.
water.
Yeah, but it's got
I was like, it has to be
gross,
something
though?
different because
tonic is nasty. It's got there's something in it that gives it calories. Soda, it's not soda water. There's
Yeah, it's
like
the quinine.
Quinine.
Yeah.
What's a quinine?
Quinine is what they used to use to
Prevent malaria.
Yeah.
So you're drinking malaria medicine?
I was having a gin and
With
malaria medicine.
gin.
That's right. Yeah.
yeah, because
No, tonic water has a lot less quinine in it than the malaria.
Yeah.
Because I always saw that. I never knew what it was. It looked like sparkling water to me, but I never tried it. And when I would bar back, I would just see the button that says tonic, and I just would hit it. And I'm like, what is tonic? I never bothered to look it up.
I'm not quite sure what the difference. Maybe Indian tonic water is just another name for it. But for some reason, maybe I've convinced myself that it tastes better.
Tonic it is. It's like sweeter almost
No, I
than
mean
soda.
Indian tonic water,
Oh.
like Schweppes Indian tonic water.
yeah.
Maybe they just call it that. Maybe there's no difference, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I love a gin and tonic.
I haven't
boy.
had tonic in a while. Maybe I'll have a gin and tonic tonight.
It's a tonic for so much, Bill.
What day is it? Wednesday. Where are you going to get a gin and tonic?
I'll just make one at home
Oh.
while I record my podcast.
I was going to say, you could probably go to any place on the street here,
Well, I was
restaurant,
trying to
get a
figure
gin and
out
tonic.
like where you were going to be. Like if you had a show or something.
I mean, like tomorrow I'll be at High and Dry.
Oh, God,
in
that's not what I
Tremont,
was doing.
8 p.m. It's a free show. Great place to enjoy a gin
gin
and
and
tonic.
tonics are flowing.
Let me take a break. John Mulaney is going to play the Romo Fijo in September, his From Scratch tour. We'll get to Cleveland this fall. If you want to go, I'll get a couple of tickets for you after the break. 35192 if you want to text, and we'll be back after these.
It's the Alan